What's up, guys? It's your boys Awoki back with another scary paranormal video, but today's video is going to be another new YouTube channel, and one I've actually wanted to do for quite a while because I love their YouTube channel. I definitely have watched them over course of a few, maybe a year or so. But with that being said, we're going to be taking a look at Lainey and Ben and their compelling evidence or ghost evidence if this is the best one that they've ever had in their home. And we're going to be taking a look at it right now. This is real ghost activity. This is what they've stated course of how many different times on their videos. A lot of people are like, this is crap. Honestly, there's stuff that have had in the past. I have completely just been like, oh. So with that being said, with you guys watching on Scariest Awoki with the new YouTube channel, Lainey and Ben, we're going to take a look. So grab a chair, guys, and popcorn as we take a look at this real compelling ghost evidence right now. Let's take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe down below by hitting that red bar icon down the bottom right. Smack that bell icon next to it so I do post videos like this one. You will get that little ring notification that Wookie myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much. I say this on every video for the continued love and support you guys show on this channel. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Tell your friends and family. And we'll grow even more in 2022. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by 2023. Can we do it? I think we can. But let's get into the new video of Lainey and Ben. Make sure you guys go over there, give them some love, do the thing, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Give them the love that they deserve. They're a family. They're their husband and wife. Put them together, or help them together, get to their goal of 100,000 subscribers. They're at 86.3 1,000 subscribers. Let's get them that play button. So go over there, give them some love, do the thing. You know what I keep saying every single time? If we honestly gave them all of our subscribers that are watching right now, we would be so close they would be so close to get to their goal of 100K. Go over there and help them out. And without further ado, let's get a video and see this is the most compelling evidence that they've ever caught. Real ghost videos. Let's take a look.
The clip starts off already chilling when the bangs on the door start to happen. But when you take a look at the other camera and realise that there's actually nobody on the other side of the door, it adds a whole new dynamic to it.
Most compelling activity yet.
Frosted glass window. And I was looking through it and I could see the figure of someone walking past the door.
Nah.
So I went to open the door and I could feel this resistance behind the door.
How?
Never considered or even thought. Fucking hell.
This is why I wanted to do this.
We are back and welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another Spooky Sunday, you absolute bloody legends. Today,
Spooky Sunday, I love it.
A little bit of a poltergeist update. We like to do these maybe once a month just to kind of round up the things that we've caught either on or off camera, because we've got a couple of stories for you guys today, some weird things that we've experienced off camera that we haven't told you yet, and trust me, it's weird. Okay. Before we get into it though, I want to invite you guys to jump scare the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you are new, and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. And be sure to go and follow us on our social medias as well, Lainey and Ben across everything, because the things that you see here, you can see there first. And then this is just kind of a roundup at the end of the month. But we're going to get straight into it. So without any more mucking about, be sure to get yourselves a brew, turn off the lights, and let's get into today's video.
Let's do it. We got some evidence.
The first thing that we're going to talk about is some paranormal activity that we caught during some live investigations that we've done right here.
So this is live. You can't fake live or edit it. Continue.
On this channel. In case you don't already know, every couple of weeks or so we do like to do some investigation style live stream videos because we feel like it is the best way to show the authenticity of what we're going through in our house, because you can see the footage live, unedited, uncut,
we like that,
anything really, so you can see it for your very eyes as it happens.
He's talking to his wife.
This is myself who is conducting the investigation. It all starts off very quiet. It's the first investigation that we had done since the baby had been born. And it didn't take long for things to start happening. Take a Take a little look at this. The chair, oh, fuck off.
They like French.
Oh. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Whistling's still going. Definitely.
Oh.
Is that
Is that footsteps?
Fuck.
Yeah. What he said.
Lady! Everyone's saying that they saw an orb.
I thought, ooh. Who's the whistle? I heard. It's the door.
Oh my god, this is stressing me out.
And they live with this on the daily basis, and they just got a recent
Only
child.
moments into the investigation really starting. There were some thuds that were heard, and they really gave me a fright, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the investigation. Doors opening, slamming shut, constantly throughout the entire investigation, just constantly giving me frights. And it really inducted us back into the investigating world. I think one of the creepiest things that had happened during this investigation was there was a lot of whistling.
Oh, that's
which
what I thought!
tended to happen when things were going to happen. So if you have a look at this clip, you will see that there's a whistle just before the door slams
Okay,
shut.
I'm not losing
Everyone's
it.
saying that they saw an orb. Everyone's saying that they saw an orb.
Bro, that
And
sounds
this
like it's in the
investigation
door.
is one that Lainey did only a couple of days ago. This is the first time that Lainey has ever done a solo live investigation. And what happened was unlike anything
Where
we've
is
caught
he
in
at?
a live investigation before. Have a look.
It was so clear, and loads of people have heard it. Fuck!
Subtitles French. Oh crap.
It's got.
It likes that door, man.
And family are all like well, our family, my family lives miles away, so they fucking hell.
Oh darn.
I am so sorry for my potty mouth.
At least she's apologetic, you know?
Yeah.
There's been some things on there that we would never have considered or even thought.
Gosh dang, it's so aggressive.
So we did have the classic things that we would typically expect to happen, like the doors opening, closing, handles rattling and things like this. But the thing that really made this live stream stand out above all else was that chair. Lainey initially heard the chair dragging towards her. As she turned around to take a look, she went over to see if
Belly
she
bump.
could investigate what the noise was, because at the time she wasn't too sure. She thought it was the chair, couldn't be certain, so got up to go and have a look. And as she walked over, this happened.
It's like a little.
I'm gonna say what?
Did you hear it?
Yep, drag.
Did you hear that? It sounded like the chair.
It's this chair right here.
Did you hear that? It sounded like the chair moving on the floor. Let me see.
How can you be okay with this? I mean, obviously they're like, we're not gonna let this thing control us.
Crap out of me. Could you?
And this terrified Lainey just as much as it terrified you guys. We'd never caught anything like this on a live stream
I'd poop my
before,
pants,
and
man.
we feel like it's arguably some of the most compelling evidence.
And she's wearing white
along with
pants.
the next clip that we're going to show you.
She should have brought her brown pants. Most compelling evidence yet.
A couple of weeks ago, Lainey did a spirit box session to try and communicate with Dave and Andy. All was going fine, she was chatting away, but things kept being said through the spirit box, which seemed quite odd at the time. Either Dave or Andy kept saying door over and over.
The door that keeps
and over
slamming
again.
all the
Things like
time?
the door, look at the door, things like this. And at the time, Lainey wasn't sure what it meant. She just thought it was something on repeat from the app, but not even that could prepare her for what was about to happen.
Okay.
Have a little look at this.
Okay. Is that pounding or is that somebody walking?
Did you hear that? Wait. Wait, why am I upside down?
Did somebody die in that doorway?
Oh my god, I've just ruined the camera.
And that, oh, that thing is creepy.
Did you hear that door? Did you hear the door? We've got the camera here.
Lainey was just happily chatting away to Dave and Andy when the door started to bang, quite aggressively. As she got up to go over and investigate the sound, she pulled the door open to find that there was nobody on the other side.
Oh, hell.
Fortunately, we have put a camera on the other side of the door because after you guys have really highly recommended we do that, after having things like this happen before, and after looking back on the CCTV footage, the clip becomes even more terrifying because as we play it back, you can see that there's nobody on the other side of the door. Take a look.
Did you hear that? Wait, why am I upside down? Oh my god, I've just ruined the camera. Did you hear that? Door? Did you hear the door? Oh my god.
And it stops right when it opens.
Did you hear that? Wait, why am I upside down? Oh my god, I've just ruined the camera. Did you hear that? Door? Did you hear the door?
The clip starts off already chilling when the bangs on the door start to happen. But when you take a look at the other camera and realise that there's actually nobody on the other side of the door, it adds a whole new dynamic to it. Because Lainey opens the door, the banging stops, and you can see that there's absolutely no one there. We're so glad that we have that camera set up on the other side of the door, and we're so grateful that you guys suggested we do that.
Yes.
But what do you guys think about this clip? Do you think it's even creepier now that we've got the camera on the other side of the door to prove
it's a lot harder
on the other side?
Say?
Or do you not find it any different? Leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Locking him
The next story I'm about
out.
to tell you guys, we didn't catch on camera, but it is just as chilling, nevertheless. I was going out to the shop to go and get some things for tea that night. Lainey was upstairs feeding the baby. So as I came down, I left the house like I normally would and I jumped in the car. Realising I'd forgot my wallet, I got out of the car to go back into the house. As I was approaching the house, I looked through. We've got like this frosted glass window. And I was looking
This is what
through
he was
it and I
talking
could
about.
see the figure of someone at the door. So I assumed that Lainey had followed me downstairs with the baby and come and locked the door behind me. I left the door unlocked, which meant I could have walked straight in. So I went to open the door like normal and I could feel this resistance behind the door. So putting two and two together, knowing that I'd just seen this figure walk past and that the door, there was some resistance behind the door.
What a feeling that's got to feel like.
That Lainey had followed me down to come and lock the door, and that's what she was in the process of doing, because I could open the handle, push the handle down, but I couldn't push it back. Like there was someone on the other side of the door pushing it the other way, and that's what we have to do to lock our door. So that's what I assumed. I shouted, like, watch out the way, I'm gonna come through, so that Lainey, who I thought was on the other side of the door, could step back and let me in. And after a couple of seconds of like pushing the door with my hand, I gave it a bit of a shoulder barge to force it open. And as I came through the door,
nothing.
There was no one on the other side. So I shouted on Lainey and I looked around the corner in the kitchen and I looked in the living room and I looked up the stairs and Lainey wasn't there. So I shouted on Lainey and I could hear her answer from the top floor. I knew that there was no possible way that she could have got up the stairs with the baby
that fast
in the time that it took for me to barge through the door, which was only a matter of seconds. So, I mean, it's not a terrifying things are flying across the room,
but
it
it's
was
creepy.
really, really weird to see the silhouette through the door, then have the resistance on the other side of the door and not be able to open it fully, and then having to barge through for there to be nothing on the other side. Like, we've never experienced anything like that before, and I don't know what to think of it. I really don't know what to think of it. I don't think it was anything like malicious or anything like that, but it was weird. Really weird. Literally.
So to continue with the Lainey and Ben, which I wanted to do, I found that the top 5 scariest poltergeist activity that they have, we want to take a look at their accounts that they have as stories. But first, to introduce them into the new channel, obviously, myself and them, we want to see what they have. We saw what they have, and now we're going to continue that with these other captures right now. Oh, it's up, bye. Whoa.
We are back, and welcome back to our channel, and welcome back to another Wednesday upload, you absolute beauties. Because you guys a couple of weeks ago really enjoyed the top 5 format that we gave to you guys,
we're going to continue
top 5 scariest poltergeist activity that I thought that we had caught on camera. I thought I'd deliver another top 5, just with more poltergeist activity that we've caught, kind of giving a bit more context to some things that maybe if you're new you may not have known, or
that's what we're here for.
You may never have seen before. And this is going to be titled Top 5 Scariest Poltergeist Activity That We've Ever Caught in Our Haunted House. Probably Mark II, because we've done one of these before, but you know the score.
The unwanted guest. I wonder if they've ever investigated.
Clip that we caught one evening.
If who's dead, who's died.
After a hard day's work. The thing that we've learned with paranormal activity is there's never any rhyme or reason as to why things happen. On this particular evening, me and Lainey were just sat mindlessly watching some TV while sat on our phones, but nothing could prepare us for what was going to come next.
The ring light.
We were just Saturday watching TV, and then this happened.
Blue light. Drop. She turned her head to like, she's kind of nervous about it. And he's like, You can do it. You can pick it up. She's not moving.
I'm watching this.
Such a planet.
And none of them moved. That light keeps going off.
So as you can see from the clip, we're just sat there minding our own business. Then the light in the corner starts to flash. And as that light's flashing, the ring light over in the other corner of the room falls on its own. As I stand up to go and deal with it, as Lainey's telling me that she's going to refuse
she's
to
done.
It.
Nope. Just leave it there.
The cameras start to bug out and glitch, which is incredibly uncommon for these cameras. We've had them for over a year now, and we haven't known them to glitch like they did here. As I went to pick up the ring light, the lamp in the opposite corner began to flash again. It was all weird, it was all wonderful. I'm stood there in just utter disbelief. Lainey sat there in utter disbelief.
She's like, no.
It's one of those things where if we didn't have this CCTV camera, we wouldn't have caught this footage. I think we both had quite uncertain feelings about this, just because of the nature of how it was. It was uncalled for, there was no knowing that it was going to happen, it literally just happened.
And it looks like somebody's pushing it forward.
Your thoughts on this clip down in the comments below, so be sure to
comment down below what you guys think about their channel and their ghost stuff. I think they honestly got something. Because they're both there, there's no way for it to happen.
Clip that was completely uncalled for, and there was no rhyme, no reason, and there was no knowing that this was going to happen. Lainey one evening was just making some tea. I think she was just making some burgers. As she turned to put the plates down,
I would like to have a burger.
We caught this.
Oh, the door. And right about now.
Ben?
So as you can see from the clip, Lainey's just minding her own business, as we do most evenings, just making some dinner, making some burgers.
Right when she turns.
Doing it, the cupboard door swings open.
No string.
And ketchup falls out. Dave or Andy, whoever did this, timed this to absolute perfection, because as Lainey turns, the cupboard door opens and she got full eyesight on everything. I think Lainey's face tells 1,000 words on how she's feeling about this one. You can see from her face that she's just stood in utter disbelief at what she's just witnessed.
She looks genuine.
As she came through to explain to me what had happened, I fully disbelieved her until she showed me back on the CCTV what she had picked up. Again, it was one of those things where there was no predicting that this was going to happen. We didn't know it was going to happen. It just happened, which tends to happen most of the time.
My Adblocker doesn't want to work today.
Quite uncertain because there's no predicting what's going to happen nor when it's going to happen. Again, we'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on this down in the comments below.
It would scare the crap out of me.
Reacted had this been you.
Making a mess. It seems like it's a poltergeist, obviously, because the poltergeists like to make messes.
Number 3 is a clip that we caught long before we got our CCTV cameras. Before we got the CCTV, we would religiously carry around our mobile phones trying to capture anything and everything that we could to try and document our situation. I think this time I was through in the kitchen making some dinner and Lainey was sat on the sofa looking towards the heart, reading on her phone. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw a big black book fall from the middle of the heart onto the floor. Then, this followed.
This book's just come off this shelf, and I blame... I blame you.
Why? No, hang on. Before
I blame you.
Why?
Oh, it's broken.
Why?
I blame you because you were asking for something.
Yeah, about an hour ago. You can tell by the clip. Not just the book fell from that cabinet that night. Lainey was telling me that she was quite gutted because she got her phone out to record, thinking that she had missed the activity, but what she missed was only the start. Ornaments and other things continue to fall out of the shelves. Lainey then turns to me to blame me for this activity.
I blame you.
Why? I'm completely dumbfounded by these claims. But to this day, I still find this to be one of the most interesting clips that we've ever caught. I look back on it and it's just something that really baffles me even now. Fortunately, we had the book falling out as prior warning that something was going to happen, but we couldn't have predicted what was to come next. But what do you think on this? Let us know
creepy
in the comments below.
I don't know if I could live like that with something like a ghost in my home and just be okay with it.
Coming in at number 2 is a clip again that we captured prior to us having CCTV footage. I think this is something that we caught really, really early on to us sharing our paranormal happenings. You can tell by how little Boo is. One morning we woke up just before going to work and I was playing with the kitten. His favourite toy at the time was this little red ribbon, and I was just making a joke because I was absolutely fuming that we had spent about £30 on cat toys and all he wanted to play with was this ribbon from a present that nobody wanted. Lainey got her phone out to record me playing with the kitten because she wanted to keep
watching that ball,
us playing together while he was really little. And unknowing to us, we were going to catch much more.
I'm watching the mirror.
Oh, love him, Ben.
Look at him, man. But give him his toys that we spent 30 quid on at the start. He won't play with them like this. He's not interested. Give him a ribbon that we found bloody lying about. He loves it.
Watch the green ball. Oh, it's that one.
Was that a ball?
I think it was. As you can see from the clip, the ball
that's a bit creepy.
side of me moves on its own. There was no predicting that this was going to happen. We'd never experienced anything like this prior to this happening. They say that cats are very good at sensing.
I wonder if it sees it.
About, and we have noticed that as the cats have got older. But at this
they probably
point,
see it.
We never really noticed Boo pick up on anything. So not even our little ghost detector could have warned us on this one. The thought of having something right there next to me really spooked me. Watching back the footage, it was an incredible cat.
Just watching it.
That Lainey started recording.
And it rolls. It doesn't like pull.
Let us know down in the comments what are your thoughts on this clip. There was very mixed feelings about this one, especially on my end, as this was really.
I wonder if you
really
felt
close to
anything.
home for me. It was right next to me. And while you're down there, let us know what your thoughts on cats and ghosts are.
See,
Can they sense the dead? Be sure to let
you
us
watch
know that
the
too.
rolling. It's not pulled. It's rolled forward.
The reason I saved this clip for number 1 is because it really got the comments debating, which is something that I really enjoy reading, is reading both sides of the story. Not just the people
Same here, I like that.
But also the skeptical side of it. And a lot of skeptics struggled to explain this one away. Take a look.
Okay.
What the hell? Shut up.
It was actually opened.
What the hell? Did you see it?
You couldn't miss it?
You watch the front handle.
Was that
The
shadow?
front of the handle moved
I don't know.
to open it.
Either. So we started recording because the door handle on this door started to rattle, which in the past has been an early indicator that there is more things to come from that area.
Then it pulls.
Lainey picks up her phone, rushes over with me closely behind. As we get closer, we can hear the door handle rattling more and more ferociously, and as we get closer, the door opens on its own. In an effort to try and debunk the debunkers, Lainey opens the door and rushes through and shows up the stairs to show that there is nobody there.
Somebody had to do a run up there to do that.
In the time that Lainey gave them before she peered around the door. Another thing that really got the comments debating was the fact that underneath the door there's
nothing there.
And if there was a person on the other side, there would have been a shadow cast.
That's true.
The door due to the light.
And this stuff is just another level,
this left
man.
A lot of skeptics scratching their heads and trying to find other ways to potentially debunk the video. The emotions around this video for myself and Lainey are very mixed. I think the adrenaline took us through the door, but afterwards we were on a big come down because we couldn't believe that we had just bolted through the door where there was so much activity.
I wonder if they're scared to see something.
I would love to hear your thoughts on all of these clips down in the comments below, so be sure to let us know.
I want to know what you guys think,
everything
honestly.
And your honest opinion.
Comment down below.
The top 5 scary ghost videos that we have managed to catch in our
I definitely enjoyed it.
But I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and opinions on all of these clips down in the comments below, as I mentioned earlier. And while you're down there, be sure to let me know what you think on this type of video. If you would like me to do it again, drop a like and let me know in the comments, and I would absolutely do this again. Or maybe you'd like us to move away from our haunted experiences and maybe do a top 5 on other people's haunted experiences. Breaking into that goose pimples territory, you know.
Yeah,
so of course,
we love
if you guys
goose
are
pimples.
interested in that, we will absolutely do it. If you're not interested in it, then let us know and we won't do that.
Yes, we want to.
We just want to make the content that you guys would love to see.
We love it.
If you have enjoyed today's video though, guys, I would absolutely love it if you could jump scare the hell out of that like button, subscribe
Jump
if you
scare,
want,
I like
click
that.
on my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload to this channel. But in case you don't know, we upload on a Wednesday and a Sunday at 8 PM. Come and find us on our social medias as well. It's at Lainey and Ben on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Twitter and Facebook are the 2 places where I'm doing daily updates. Every single day, there is a post going out to tell you guys about the spooky activity that we may
I've been
not capture
keeping up on it too.
But we experience. And over on TikTok is where all the videos go first, and Instagram is all about our life. So be sure to go and follow us on everything so you cannot miss a beat on anything that happens to us. And I want to give one massive shout out to our channel members as well. You guys, true MVPs, you make videos like this happen. If it wasn't for you guys, it just wouldn't happen. And with all that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to see you in the next one. I'll speak to you later.
Speak to you then. Like it. So, with that being said, did you guys like this new YouTube channel? I've been watching them for quite a while, but Lainey and Ben, I would surely love to continue watching them on their different paranormal experiences. Sorry, they even have a psychic medium walk through the house. I would love to see what that woman says about this, or even the stuff that they even see more than what we've seen thus far. So comment down below what you guys think if you want me to continue doing Lainey and Ben reactions about their home, and then of course, tickle, bump, whatever have you, hit that like button. I surely appreciate it. I love every single one of you because you guys are making this channel grow, and I can't thank you guys enough. So again, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it real, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on. We'll see you guys next time.